Jake, I'm recording this message for you and your sister. You're the man now. You need to look after her. I wanted to tell you how proud I am of both of you. If your parents were alive to see you now. Anyway, you're going to get older, and you're going to start asking questions. I want to be the one to tell you how things became the way they are. All our technology, all our wonder was like blood in the ocean. Those things that came that day, they could smell it like sharks from 1 billion miles away. The only constant is change. Earth as we knew it is over. The last of us won't survive the night. But there's you. You are hope. All this sacrifice is so that you can stretch your fingers to the stars. Don't look back, Jake. Never come back to Earth.
I'd love to keep this family chat going, but we are coming up on the drop zone.
I wouldn't expect you to understand anyway.
It's been 2 decades, Jake. You have to learn to let go of ghosts. We all lost people. Let's just get in, find out what we can about this new Azar, and get the hell back to the Night Star.
I've watched my uncle's message almost every day since I got my wings and they let me see it. 7 years. He's not a ghost. We're here.
We can continue this little discussion later. Initializing geosynchronous orbit over Site 1.
This is Control. Nightwing, you are back in the net. Do you copy? Confirm transmission.
Copy that, Control. Tunnel slide progressed as expected. All systems green. Receiving you loud and clear.
Good to hear you, Nightwing. Carry out your diagnostics and prepare deployment. I have Gauntlet here on standby should you require reinforcements.
Copy that, Commander. Activating aft ejection canopy, preparing for orbital dive.
Oh, Jake? If things get too hairy down there, you can always tap out. I'm right here.
Avalon and I will be just fine.
Sleep tight. Don't let the bedbugs bite. Begin orbital dive.
Contact. All systems green, but something's not right down here. So all human life on Earth ended 20 years ago, and this landing pad has been maintained? The overgrowth has been trimmed back. Even the lander surface looks like it was used yesterday.
Well, the Zada must have taken up an interest in gardening over the last 20 years.
I knew something was going on. Jonathan can't be gone.
Avalon, I need your head in the game. Your uncle was a good man, but you need to let go of anything that's not mission-specific. Comply.
Copy that, Commander. Zoe, could you find me a hatch down here? This doesn't match the schematics we trained with. Someone's modified this base.
So apparently Zada have taken up construction as well.
Avalon, I have a point of entry for you. Proceed.
We aren't alone. Are you seeing this? Since when does Zada use this stuff?
I was about to...
This is Control. We have solar flare detection. Flare exhibits 66.3% chance of uplink severance. If you lose signal, remain stationary until the visual artifacts subside. Do not leave your current position. If any Zada find you, you will not be able to defend yourself.
Copy that, Control. This is a sealed area. Activating void field and awaiting instructions. Nightwing, how's it looking up there?
Don't worry about me. This is your first severance, isn't it?
Copy that. What's it like?
Like tumbling down a rabbit hole. You're going to lose contact with us, and your subconscious will do its best to extrapolate your environment. Try not to interact, as everything you see will be an illusion.
Flare contact. Signal is bending. Hold position and wait for
We give up!
How is this possible?
monitoring your situation. Stand by.
What are you?
This is only a suit. I'm human, just like you.
You're inside this thing?
My body is orbiting the Earth, but my mind is right here. Imagine you fell asleep and woke up inside a machine. That's what it's like.
This is a war mech, isn't it?
I'm sorry, but we have no time. The entire human population is in danger on their new home. We think the attack signal is being sent from here.
Dr. Miller's beacons! I knew something was up!
We're only alive because one of our doctors created a Zada masking agent years ago. The diffuser stopped suddenly early this morning, and he hasn't responded to our distress calls for the first time ever.
That's when we received the attack signal.
They're coming!
I'll hold them off. Stay vigilant. It's clear! They're all gone!
They won't be gone for long. Without more masks, we won't make it through the day.
There's a warehouse northwest of this gate. That's where the mask is, but a giant Zada started guarding it the moment we ran out.
I'll secure the chem you need, but I need intel on this doc and his beacons.
We will tell you what we know, after we have assurances that we have enough masks to survive here.
I'll be back. This is everything.
You made good on your end, and so shall we. There's a research facility in the Antarctic Circle. The scientists there will know the locations of all the beacons.
Dr. Miller told us they were communication beacons, so we could find the rest of humanity. When you left Earth, where did you all go?
Avalon, this is Control. Transmitting coordinates. Proceed immediately to your marker.
Copy that, Control. I'm sorry, there's no time to explain all this. My people will come for you when this crisis is averted. Control, I'm standing on your marker and I'm not seeing any indication of human activity.
Avalon, continue on a northeast heading. Keep your eyes peeled. Avalon, your signal is fluctuating. Please advise. I'm losing you.
Control, do you copy? Control! Yes, I understand your situation, but there is no time. You will be rescued when we have dealt with the source of the Aza.
The doctor has revoked his protection. When the mask you've brought runs out, how will we defend ourselves?
My drop pod has a mobile defense turret. I'm going to leave it at your gate. Now, where are the beacons that the doctor constructed? My vessel can't lock onto them.
We only know the exact location of the underground relay. It's not far from here, but the others are linked to Silent Chamber. You'd have to physically download their locations from the mainframe.
Avalon, you have your marching orders.
Commander, this Zada, it seemed different. Driven almost. Like a puppet on lightning strings. This is no coincidence. This Zada was sent here to stop me.
We'll get to the bottom of it, Avalon. In the meantime, I need precise beacon locations for orbital bombardment. Proceed to Silent Chamber Site 1 and deploy the hack drone.
Copy that, Commander. Just can't wait to see what's locked up in there.
You have no idea what you are up against, human. We are perfection. We span the length and breadth of the universe. There is nothing we cannot see. There is nowhere we cannot go.
I'll tell you where you can go. You can go straight to
Avalon, Keep your senses wired. I cannot advise you. Just stay clear of that limb.
Raymond has sealed your fate. Your Asa, once it reaches orbit, it will submerge into subspace between all things and begin communication with all our kind. Your new planet will be in our sights. If you evacuate Gaia, we will know your every move. We can see the trails your pathetic quantum drives leave behind them. Your destiny is to become one with us.
I don't believe it.
I knew it.
Been a long time, kiddo. We're gonna have to make up later. Follow me.
Raymond! Whatever deal you made with Thandius to take over Gaia, they backed out. They're planning to kill you and steal your Zeta control technology.
You think I don't know that? I see everything! This all started as payback for the Adrillians running from Earth, stealing the new planet for themselves. But then it became so much more.
I joined with the Zeta Queen's mind, and now I see our destiny. All of us will unite with the Zeta.
Avalon, the last beacon is coming from Dr. Miller's body. We cannot take him out from here.
Avalon, this is your kill order. Erase him. The Asa is in the sky. Avalon, the last signal is dead, but the Asa is still on course.
It's the Queen, Jake. She knows everything Miller knows. The beacons were the catalyst, but now it's a runaway train.
Jake, execute the Queen. The Asa is 60 seconds from its subspace gate.
I can't move!
Jake, your vitals have gone blank here. What's going on?
Jake, your neural link is showing reverse polarity. It's the Zeta Queen. She has some kind of a lock on you.
Zoe, put me on Avalon's loudspeaker. Jonathan, Jake has been compromised. Are you mobile?
She can't get into my head. It's just your link she can play with. I've got this. Oh, and Nap, I never got to thank you for taking this kid out of the red zone. So, old friend, thank you.
Jonathan! God damn you!
Sir, the Asa is making contact with the gateway.
It's over.
Not for you.
Don't do it! Jake, no!
The world holds its breath as Cetos, in an unprecedented act of aggression, has declared interplanetary war on Gaia. Commander Napoleon Venefray of the Ivonics has publicly pledged his continued support to the Gaia High Council at the Eden Dome, saying, "In these dark times, we stand beside you, humans, safeguarding the lives of humans." Preliminary scans have concluded that Cetos has begun deploying Zeta-human hybrids to the skies. The High Council convened an emergency meeting this morning to establish the rules of engagement and liaise with the Ivonics formation.
Good morning. What's your name?
I have no name. I am a self-improving artificial intelligence. Would you like to give me a name?
Sure. I like